Yo, 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 yo.
You're
Finally and forever,
certified.
FAYN Kioskovod. So look, guys, we kind of, it's been a minute, yo. I want to apologize to the fans because we skipped a week. You know what I mean? A lot of things been going on. We'll dig into this podcast in a minute. Pause.
I take full blame. I got sick.
I take full blame too because I was out of town.
Shit was
You know,
crazy.
yeah, man. So we was living life to give you more content. It'll be worth it. Like, you know, this episode's gonna be good. You know what I'm saying? Mexico was, yo, you know what I'm saying? Right now, tú sabes, los Diablos de México, ya tú sabes que es la que hay, papi. But yo, let's get to the good things at hand before we get to the Mexico and, you know, you having like, you know, all kinds of wild diseases and shit. No. So yo, we've been talking about this because, you know, as MCs, you know what I mean? We gotta be in the sport of it.
Yes.
J. Cole versus Kendrick Lamar. All right, so look, I'm gonna give you my synopsis because I feel like you know more about this. I want to hear your full scope. So you know what I'm saying. Let me set it off like this. We had this conversation off the pod.
Yep.
You know what I mean, about who do you think, you know, won or whatever. Well, at least not one, but like, you know, what's going on, right?
Yeah.
All right. So this is my synopsis.
Okay.
Kendrick is featured on Future's new album with Metro Boomin.
Okay.
What is it? We Don't Trust You? I think that's what the album's called.
Yeah, I think the song's called Like That though.
Yeah. So this is what I think. I heard the verse over and over again. The delivery was out of control. You know, classic Kendrick. But yeah, honestly, bruh, I don't know if maybe I'm too out of touch, but it felt like I needed like an encyclopedia and YouTube to decipher which bars were at Drake and J. Cole. Like, I felt like it wasn't like it wasn't like Ether. Like, it starts with Jay-Z, right?
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm already knowing, like, all right. And the motion picture, like, you know what I'm saying? It's about to start. Like, you feel me? Classic diss, like, or Tupac. He's like, that's why, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Correct.
like, boom, it's already sent it off. So
Correct.
Kendrick goes like, I ain't gonna lie, like the like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know? But honestly, yo, bro, until like the third time I heard it, I was like, oh. Which not to me, it takes points off it.
Okay.
Because it's not direct, right? Second,
okay.
you know what I'm saying? And full disclosure, I'm like super team Kendrick, not J. Cole.
Okay.
But I have to keep it real, like, you know what I mean?
All right.
So
after I tell you what I tell you, you understand why I'll probably jump ship and be on Kendrick's side too.
But okay. See, it's getting good. It's getting good.
Yeah,
all right, so yo, boom. So so I felt like the verses was crazy, but for what I prefer, like battling or like calling somebody out, I would prefer direct shots, name calling.
Mm-hmm.
You know, like he was heavy on the subliminal sauce, and that kind of, you know. But overall, it was a good, like, setting it off, right? Setting it off, you know, triple diss, I guess.
Wait, triple?
Well, because it's Drake. Oh yeah, double. I'm sorry, Drake and J. Cole, right?
Correct.
All right.
I was like, damn, who
because you know that part where he's like F the big three is the big me. So I was like, big three. Okay. All right. So he's third.
Yep.
Right. Boom. So then I hear J. Cole's joint. I didn't even hear the full album. I ain't gonna lie. Like, I just into that one track, and I ain't gonna lie, bro. From the jump. Because at first, when I heard it on Instagram, it was like a snippet. He was like, late work. I'm going to go down tonight. And I was like, ka. Like, you know, the J. Cole fan of me was like, ka. But yo, I heard it like, you know, in the car. So like the bass is playing. Yeah. And I'm like, oh. And then the beat switch, yo. I was like, oh no. And see, he went full blown at Kendrick.
Correct.
Although, again, points off for not saying the Kendrick name. But I ain't gonna lie. Oh, yeah, for sure.
When it's that blatant, it's like you're not even being subliminal because we know what you're talking about.
Like, he's like, we wouldn't even talking about this dude if he wasn't dissing.
Correct.
So I'm like, oh, like, I mean, it wasn't like, bam, like, knock you out bars.
It was like
but it was so good that there's no way. Again, because I feel like Kendrick is like throwing out the bait to seeing what bites. Boom, J. Cole bit. So now he got a diss record coming at him. So he's like, all right, I got that. I got an answer to that. Let's see if Drake comes back. Like, I think he's setting it up so Remember, he already got a chamber, one in the chamber, but I think he's setting it up to see what happens, right?
Yeah.
So J. Cole already responded with some fuego.
Yes.
So now, I'm gonna end it like I'm just waiting what Kendrick is gonna do.
All right, so hold on. So now this is where.
Okay, so here we go.
This is where it gets sticky.
All right.
I was all for dudes was like, man, that's a soft diss record. That was light. Like I was
With Kendrick or
what Cole did.
Okay.
Niggas is saying Cole's response was like, what was that? You should have went full force. Why you just do the little jab punch? Why you ain't try to knock him out? And I try to tell niggas like, bro, if he's learning from his predecessors, if he's Jay and Kendrick's Nas and this is his takeover, I wouldn't want to blow my whole load, pause, knowing that he's going to ether me. I'd rather see what he got, hit him with a charge up like what Drake did with me, and then maybe possibly hit him with a back-to-back or ether, something that could just smash all of that. You feel me? Because now you have the upper hand. You went first, but you didn't have to, show everything you got. Now you're going to, fall back and see what you got. You got a week to response, da-da-da-da-da-da-da. But now you're in a better position than, saying everything, and now you're left with nothing when this nigga decides to, come at your head top with, everything in shebang because he just saw what you did and he's not even impressed. The fucking horrible part about all of that, bro, this nigga J. Cole apologized during his concert over the weekend.
All right, so this is like exclusive, you know what I mean?
Bro,
what's going on? Put me up on.
So apparently, J. Cole has a Dreamville Fest every year.
Okay. That North Carolina?
Correct.
All right.
And it's his shit. SZA's there. Schoolboy Q's there.
Oh,
Sexy
so
Red.
the TDEs is there?
There's so many different
The
artists.
TDEs is there?
Correct.
Oh.
And he gets on his set, and I haven't seen the full clip yet.
Okay.
But the important part is he gets on stage, and we're thinking that he's gonna address it, la about the diss record. Is he gonna say something? And it's almost the reverse. He mentions it to apologize. He said he couldn't sleep for 2 days. That in his spirit, it was him just wanting to let him know, but it wasn't that he didn't mean nothing by it. That he said sorry
to Kendrick.
Yes.
Okay. Before you say anything else, could there be a backstage influence of the TDEs being there?
That's the rumor.
And they're like, you know what I'm saying? They're like,
supposedly, allegedly, they let Cole's camp or Cole hear the diss record that Kendrick had in reply.
Oh.
And they're like, oh shit, this will murder your shit. The only way we'll let this shit slide and we won't put it out if you go apologize on stage.
Yeah, but that's a fat rumor though.
Exactly.
That's OD rumors right there.
Exactly.
Allegedly.
But the point is why the fuck you apologize mid-battle?
Yeah, I ain't never seen that before either.
Exactly, bro.
So that makes total sense if they have one in the chamber and they let him hear it.
Now, but fuck that part. My nigga,
fuck.
You Cole. Excuse, I messed up and cursed. My bad.
Nah, that's all good.
Yeah, Cole, bro. You had the hits. You had the underground. You had features. You was proclaimed to be the young Nas. You had everything.
He was the big three.
You was the big three. All you was missing was this part where we want to see you in battle mode. And you had it. We was ready. We got excited that you responded.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
But for you to do that and in less than that same 48, 72 hours, you get on your concert to apologize for it?
Because I don't think he said anything wild. He wasn't talking about niggas' moms or kids or anything crazy, humiliating and shit. It was just an MC battle. That was it. You know what I mean? And I wouldn't even say battle because again, Kendrick just kind of threw a couple jabs here and there on one, and it's not a song, it's a verse on a feature. So you can't say, oh, that's the Kendrick diss song. It's not a diss song because you're not gonna put Future in the mix, right? And I heard Future and Drake, are kind of, I
heard about it.
Yeah. So, but Drake ain't saying nothing. Future ain't saying nothing about Drake.
No, Future ain't.
You know what I'm saying? I guess by being on the joint, he's co-signing whatever he's saying. We get that part, but he ain't saying that in the record or anywhere else on the album.
The part is, it just feels weird that
the apology's there.
Yeah, bro. That taints everything, bro. It's like Jay-Z apologizing to Nas before Ether.
Yeah. Damn.
We would have probably never heard either.
Facts.
Nigga, you bowed out. You hit the nigga and then you waved the white flag.
Yeah, but honestly, yo, okay, so let's look at it this way. The diss record's already out. Kendrick heard it. Let's say he was like, oh, whatever, but you know, his homies heard it, his fans heard it, and people like me that's his fan, I'm like, I ain't gonna lie, bro. Like, you gotta respond to that. So what are the chances the diss record does come out at some point?
I hope it does, because I hope Kendrick fucking...
Because if he really wants to take over and he said it's just Big Me, he should release it and be like, you know what? Thank you for the apology, but fuck that. You know what I'm saying? We rap mode right now. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm the champ.
Everything's out the
like the champ is here. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
you think you Muhammad Ali? I got you.
Yeah. Like, and then that'll be fire, because then who knows? That'll put the fire in J. Cole and be like, you know what, nigga? I even said I'm sorry, and you still fucking put the record out. All right, here we go. You never know. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, you never know. That you never know. And maybe Kendrick knows that too. You know, let's put the psychological chess game. Like, Kendrick's like, you know what? I really want to see, you know, from my heart, my spirit, I want to see how hard this motherfucker could be. Pause. You know what I'm saying? How crazy of an MC he really is. I'm gonna put that shit out. Everybody's gonna look at me like I'm some, you know, punk motherfucker, because the nigga, you know, he's like, yo, that nigga apologize, yo, you still dissing him? Like, he's like, fuck that. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Beanie Siegel bully that nigga type shit.
Get it to themselves, nigga.
You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, every light-skinned nigga in America is like, bro, we would have never done that shit.
Oh, my God, yo.
Mid-battle, you apologize. Like, nigga,
I didn't even see that shit. When that shit come out? Like today? Like yesterday?
I found out today.
Oh, fuck. I couldn't believe it. So this is exclusive shit, yo.
When I found out, I was like, nigga, I ain't want to believe it. I'm a real J. Cole fan. I really fuck with Cole. I fuck with Kendrick. I'm a big fan of the big three, no cap.
Yeah.
The truth is, I want to see competition. This is bait. Like, we love hip-hop. We artists, and we're competitors by nature. Like, we want to see, like, the dudes that we veer the best, you know, compete, and who better with one another than Cole and Kendrick, or fucking Kendrick and Drake. I don't want to see niggas apologize. Like, wait, do that shit in a documentary 20 years from now, nigga, when you on your MJ shit and you drinking and you're like, I'm slamming my nuts on you niggas, but I guess I'm sorry.
Yeah. That's a fact though.
Don't
like after the fact type
nigga,
shit.
Like, I actually let this shit go through, nigga. Get your pen to work, nigga. You sound scary, nigga. Like,
yo,
I apologize. I ain't mean to do that.
Yeah, I didn't even know that shit.
Nigga, you slack a nigga to go over the head, nigga. You ain't really even fought, nigga. You was quick to like hit the nigga and run. Fuck out of here, nigga. That shit weird, bro. That's why I'm like, I'm Team Kendrick with you.
Yo, shit.
Cole got a light skin nigga. You stupid right now, nigga.
Yo, that's a fact, yo. Yo, because, you know what I'm saying? Kendrick is a wild little motherfucker, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
he be asking for the smoke.
You know, he be playing that fucking black hippie shit, but on some real shit, like, you know, he's a little wild motherfucker, man. Like, you know, he grew up around some wild dudes, so he, you know, he got that Compton in him, you know what I'm saying? So, you know, he's the type of nigga that's like, you know what, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? Like, because he really likes to compete. Like, if anything else, he likes to compete. So, if he's after the throne, if he's after a legacy, like, come on, bro. At this point, it's all about legacy. It's not about record sales. It's not about fame. They already got that. Like, that's nothing to them.
They did that times 5, times 4.
Yeah, so now it's about, like, when I retire, I could say, yo, bro, for my generation, I was the best.
Yes.
There was no competition. You know what I'm saying? I destroyed Cole. I destroyed Drake. Here's the proof. Bang, bang, bang. You know, maybe that's what he wants. You know what I mean?
I want that for him, especially now.
Yeah.
I want this nigga to spaz on everything and don't hold back, bro, because he has no reason to. Cole jumped ship, and now he's trying to apologize. Drake always and him have beef. Kendrick should really treat this shit like bro, I would love to hear like a fused version of fucking Hit 'Em Up and Ether come from Kendrick. I want niggas to get so fucking like...
Yeah, we haven't seen that in a long time, right? Like that golden era disses and shit, like... They still talk about this shit to this day.
Some of the best albums have diss records.
Yeah, like Game's new interview with Vlad. They was talking about Game rating. What's his opinion on the biggest diss records of all time? You know what I'm saying? And he was saying some nice shit. Like, you know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna lie. For example, like when Beanie Siegel and Jadakiss beef, bro, that's
real.
underrated. One of the greatest
Yes.
battles that ever happened.
Yes.
I still remember, yo, when fucking what was it?
DJ Clue?
No. I think it was Jadakiss when he's like. He said, I kicked the ball across the. He said, I kicked the ball across the. That was Seagull, right?
Yeah.
He said, I kicked the ball across the fence so I can show you whose playground this is. Like, you know what I'm saying? But he,
like a soda.
yeah, like you know what I'm saying. He was going crazy. Like I still give it a draw, but I ain't gonna lie, bro. Beanie had maybe like a slight edge in that shit, yo.
I ain't gonna lie,
Beanie was a fucking monster.
Like
Seagull was yo.
No, but it wasn't like a landslide.
No.
It was never a landslide.
No.
Like
it was like super draw, yeah, because Jada was coming out. It's just that line of the whole battle just was like so bully, like you know what I'm saying? Like,
Broad Street bully,
yeah, that's what I'm saying. But he's like, but one nigga's like, I kick your ball across the fence. Like you know when you little kids and the motherfucker like, bah, and you're like, oh, that shit'll make you cry, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I was like, yo, he was just, you know what I'm saying? Because back then it wasn't just like, you know, I put the 40 behind your dome, like you know what I mean, or shoot him off. Like there was like lyrical, like clever, but funny at the same time, you know. Yeah, and it was like, it was a perfect match, bruh. Because Jadakiss at the time was at his prime, and Jadakiss, I mean, and they both, and Beanie was at his prime. It was like, bro, it was like Colossus and fucking Magneto, yo. It was just, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying? It was one of them. It's one of those things that come once in a lifetime.
And you know what's dope? Because it was still in the midst of the Nas and Jay-Z shit.
Oh yeah. But it was mad beef. Remember Dipset had beef with Nas? Like you know what I'm saying? Like it was wild times. You know what I'm saying?
Right now,
fucking remember when Joel was like, he's like, I'll hijack a plane and fly that shit straight into your projects. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, yo, them dudes was going hard at each other. Like, pause. Like, you know what I'm saying? They was dead ass just going for the jugular on each battle.
And the truth is, it's just that competitive.
And they didn't give a fuck. And you remember back then, it was really about the streets. So that's how you heard about the shootouts at Hot 97. You heard about, like, you know what I'm saying? You know, shit happening at live shows. Because back then, bro, it was, you know, the era that at least I come from and you were kind of brought up in, it was the era before the social media. So if a nigga was afraid of you, or if a nigga was like, oh, that's that, he seen it. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no fake shit or some Twitter post. It was like, yo, that nigga seen it. So when you were a stamp back then, when niggas was like, oh, that nigga's official, it's because you people seen it.
Correct.
You know what I'm saying? It wasn't no raps. It was real shit.
Correct. So
even DMX, bro, a lot of his stories came out after he passed away, or a little bit towards the end when you were like, oh, yo, like, you know, when niggas started getting interviewed in podcasts, like, yo, I remember the time DMX, you know what I'm saying? So that puts that legendary shit on him as not only a rapper, but like, you know, a real street legend as far as, you know what I'm saying, the streets and shit.
Yeah, correct.
You know what I mean? And I don't mean like they was breaking the law or anything. I'm just saying that they was really who they was talking about in their raps. That's all I'm saying, right?
And it made it more authentic.
Yeah. And they've always had fake rappers, that fake phone, like even see before the movie was out. Yeah, I still remember that shit. Like that shit was like a long time ago when NWA first, because it was, you know, was clowning NWA. Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. So if you think about it, nowadays it's just that you don't know who really who's got the image, who's just bland. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's kind of talking about the same shit in a sense, right? So that's why, again, the Kendrick and J. Cole is so important, because it's that new age, like, you know, shit that reminds us of what it really is all about.
Now, I'm going to keep it all the way direct, and I can speak for a lot of my peers and even maybe a few of yours, but this was the moment to show that hip-hop didn't get soft, and he kind of took steps back. Because that moment where it was like, yo, J. Cole's competing, he's like, fuck all that friendly shit right now. If this what this little nigga want, I'm gonna give him what the fuck he want.
Yeah.
He turned around and just made it worse, because it's like you just showed everybody that hip hop is getting soft. That niggas is so busy about getting canceled. Niggas is so busy of backlash and record sales and what shit could do. They forgot the sport. They forgot that, like, they really still them. Like, if you gotta constantly prove yourself. Like now, Kendrick looks like the #1 out of the three. Not because of record sales, not because Drake is obviously going to be #1 overall because
the third.
But right now, out of the three
But again, if they all battle each other, it's even ground. If you think about it, it's even ground, buddy. Because at the end of the day, bro, yeah, the millions and the money, that's great. You probably make a better video for the diss song, but the you know what I'm saying, the actual content, a raw don't even feel here, homie.
Correct.
The nigga that got $1, the nigga got trillions of dollars is the same shit. All I need is one mic, mic. Yeah, it's a rap. Skill to skill, bro. Like, you know, skill to skill. That's what I love about this fucking music. No other genre of music is like a sport. True. Think about it. No other genre. You know what I'm saying? Because even reggaeton, it had a whole history of battles over reggaeton beats, but everybody knows that we came from that hip hop rap foundation. So, you know, because even when reggaeton started, we call them rapero, like they were rappers. Like that word reggaetonero didn't come up till fucking years later, because we came from hip hop. You know, before reggaeton, it was Bico C, bro. First, I dare to say, and correct me in the comments. You know what I'm saying? You know, like, share, subscribe. You know what I'm saying? If I hadn't said it already, Bico C is probably one of the very first Latin rappers in the world. If anybody else was doing it before him, let me know, because I want to hear it. You know what I'm saying? But it was.
So you think Daddy Yankee was doing that?
No, Daddy Yankee came years later, bro. Bico C is like the.
No, I meant to use the word reggaeton.
Yeah. I mean, no. He was still rapper, because, bro, even back then, the DJs would play reggaeton, like the reggaeton beat that we all know today, but then they would hit like you know, a Wu-Tang Clan's joint, like a Protect Your Neck would come in, or that Woo-Ha shit from Busta Rhymes would come in, or the Craig Mack, the Flavor in Yeah, that beat, or Cypress Hill beat. Like, it would always have mixes. So the rapper would be rapping over the reggaeton beat, the DJ would switch the beat, and boom, he kept rapping on the hip-hop shit.
So you just brought me into a world that I gotta ask you a question.
Yeah.
That brought it back to the J. What's the best top 3 diss records you've ever heard, even if it's been in Spanish?
Oh, that's a great one. Because, yo, in Spanish, bro, there were some crazy beefs.
So
I
was like,
bro, that was a great fucking question. Because, yeah, we're going to sit here and say all the American shit, but if I want to put, like, one of the best Spanish ones, there's 2. All right, so.
Oh, so make it 5 then.
All right, so there's the first one that's one of the classic Puerto Rican beefs was 2 groups. It was 2 rappers and 2 rappers, Lito y Polaco y Baby Ratigringo.
Baby Ratigringo sounds familiar.
Baby Ratigringo are from a neighborhood called La Monja, which is like the Terror Dome. It's always been known as a very bad like neighborhood. Like, they had a lot of rep to this day, for sure. Okay. And then Lito y Polaco is from Carolina, which at the time was like the mecca of all the rappers in Puerto Rico. So Carolina, that town, which is part of the metropolitan area, bro, they had like all the MCs, like they were running the shit. I'm from Bayamon, so we had very few rappers, and then the rest were San Juan, you know what I mean? Which, like Daddy Yankee and the rest. So Lito is from Santurce, a little bit down the street from Daddy Yankee, and then Polaco is from Carolina. So that made it a dope combo, because they had way different styles, but their music was very like street, very criminal, bro. Like, it was like they were the top of the MCs. But Baby Ratigringo, although they were not as lyrical, but they were gangsta niggas.
So the other niggas sound like they was on some more Coogee rap shit.
They were both on some, yeah. You know, it was like, if I were to put it, it would be like Coogee rap versus, who would I put Baby Ratigringo? Because it's kind of hard, like, it's 2 dudes. Nah, not like that lyrical. They were, because they were street niggas. So their raps weren't like lyrical. Lito y Polaco were more lyrical, but they were street. But Baby Ratigringo were just, how do I put it, bro? It was, I don't know, bro. They were on some like, kind of like, I can't even fucking rap. Yeah, because I'm trying to think. Because they were street, but it was kind of, it wasn't too complex.
It was simple, like Eazy-E.
It was like, yeah, like it would be like a easy, like like real motherfucking G's. Okay. Like Compton, like, you know what I'm saying?
But it was super gangster.
He's like, he's like, but Dre Day still makes easy payday. Like, you know what I'm saying? like that type of shit, right? Yo, that was the fucking that was great. Yeah, it was like how like when Snoop Dogg was dissing the Luke and shit, like you know what I mean? Because he's like gap teeth in your mouth, so my dick's got to fit, like shit like that. All right, so that's perfect, right? It was like West Coast type shit. So anyway, these niggas were going back and forth, right? Because they back in the day it was like the DJs had the group, so right, so you had the Noise was beefing with DJ Eric.
Okay.
And then Lito Polacos with DJ Eric and Baby Ratiringo were with the Noise. The Noise at the time had like the bigger success. They had a lot of more successful rappers that came out of there. Okay. Whereas DJ Eric had the streets, the underground, the real boom bap niggas and shit.
Right.
So anyway, bro, like back then you had to wait for the tape to come out. So if I dissed you, it was like 2 weeks later, like when the tape came out. It wasn't like today, right?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? So bro, like Baby Ratiringo came back with a song called I Got a Glock 40. He's like, tengo una punto 40 y es para revoltarte la cabeza cualquiera. Permiso, yo le estoy de... It was crazy. So, bro, that song was on another DJ ship, Playero 40. And, bro, when that shit hit the streets, and this is crazy because I watched a pod and they interviewed Polaco. Okay. And they were telling him, like, yo, because he's known as he's like the game. Polaco is like the game of Puerto Rico. Like, he's battled everybody. Okay. You know what I mean? So they were like, yo, who's the dude that gave you like the hardest battle? And he was like, no doubt, Baby Rasta, yo. And Baby Rasta's a gangster nigga, yo. That nigga got shot more times than fucking 50 Cent. Like the first time I think he got shot like 6 times. And the last time he got shot, I think he got hit like again, like 6, 8 or 9 shots. He been shot twice.
Baby Rasta?
Baby Rasta. Yeah, bro. He's like a Rasta, like Jamaica. Because remember back then, like when reggaeton started, everybody was getting, like, for some reason, everybody was naming themselves after Jamaicans. That's right, Daddy Yankee. Think about it. Daddy Yankee. That's a Jamaican fucking name and shit.
Never looked at it like
Think about it. Baby Rasta, for real, my nigga. Like, there was no Jamaicans in Puerto Rico, yo. You know what I'm saying? So everybody had a fucking, like, it was because it's reggaeton and shit. Well, that's like an hour podcast right there on why it's that way. Yankee boy, Yachty boy, Yankee boy. Think about it, Daddy Yankee. Yeah, but you know, like Yankee, like, you know, so, like from foreign, like, he's like, that man from foreign, a Yankee boy, like a gringo and shit. And then, you know, Jamaica's on some Yachty, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? So Yachty.
My bad, everybody.
No, but that's how it is, Baby Rasta, you know, and shit like that. So anyway, I would say that that's one of the. So anyway, back to the story. When they were interviewing him, he was like, bro, one time, he's like, back when we were beefing, he heard that they were gonna sing at a show. Okay. He's like, yo, I'm gonna go over there. And when they start rapping, nigga, I'm gonna start some shit. Like I'm gonna get on the fucking mic. Sure. So he said when he went to the club, that shit was packed, right? So baby, I think they would get on stage, nigga, and they're like, "Tengo una punto 40." He said the crowd went so wild, like he's like, "There's no way, bro." He's like, if I would have got on stage, niggas would have mobbed me, like, you know what I'm saying? So he's like, "Yeah, bro, them niggas had the streets, like they just had it." And to me, bro, like if you get up on your Spanish and you hear the music, oh, bro, like. You gotta put, bro, they got like it's rap, bro. So it's like if you like Jay-Z and Nas, you would love these niggas because it's content. You know what I'm saying? So anyway,
so that's part of they had a diss record.
So they had a diss record. Then you got Tego Calderon also beef with Liti Polaco, but Tego at the time was like how Bad Bunny's right now. You know how you can get so famous, like Drake. Okay, for example, Drake right now. Yeah. If you diss Drake right now, you cut your legs off. Think about it. Unless you won, right? Unless you shoot for the stars and your song goes viral on TikTok and they're like, yo, FAYN destroyed Drake, right? But let's say in business-wise, think about it, bro. Drake could be like, yo, any concert that FAYN does, Drake will never be seen there again. Any walk through that FAYN does, I'll never go to that club. So even just without even releasing a song, your manager, your promoters be like, look, boy, you better get up on that stage and apologize, dog. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you better J. Cole. You better J. Cole up, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? You better get on your J. Cole, nigga. Because daddy got to pay these bills, you know what I'm saying? And if the podcast ain't fucking working, nigga, then my Glock get to working, then my stove get to working, I'm going to rob me a person. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yo, like, that's a fact, though. Yo, and on some real shit, so that's some valid shit, at the time, they beefed with Tego at the wrong time. But I ain't gonna lie, Tego was a beast, but he still is, you know what I mean? So that was a great battle. Tego versus Liti Polaco. Then Tego smashed that shit for Shigadales. You got when shit, Ñengo Flow and Coscuyuela. That's classic fucking heavy destroyer rap right there. That's like, you gotta name that one on the top 5. Yeah, Ñengo Flow y Coscuyuela. Ñengo Flow is from my side of town, like actually one neighborhood over. He's the nigga that started the Real G for Life movement. That shit is worldwide, bro. Like, you know, he's like, everybody knows who this nigga is. And then Coscuyuela is a rapper who's